I've been working with Lexus owners for 29 years. In that time, I've learned there's a massive difference between someone who just owns a Lexus and someone who truly knows how to use one. Last week, a customer traded in his 2015 ES350 for a newer model. He'd owned it for 8 years, drove it every day, thought he knew everything about it. Then, I showed him 3 features he never knew existed. His jaw literally dropped. "I've been missing out on this for 8 years?" he said in disbelief. This happens constantly. Lexus packs incredible functionality into their vehicles, but most owners discover maybe 40% of what their cars can actually do. The other 60%? Hidden behind button combinations, buried in menus, or simply never explained by anyone. But experienced Lexus drivers, the ones who've owned multiple models over decades, they know the tricks, the shortcuts, the hidden features that make ownership dramatically better. These aren't gimmicks or useless Easter eggs. These are legitimate hacks that improve comfort, save time, prevent problems, and unlock capabilities most owners never experience. Today, I'm sharing 12 genius hacks that separate experienced Lexus drivers from everyone else. These are the tricks that owners learn after years of ownership and wish they'd known from day one. Keep watching, because these hacks will completely change how you use your Lexus. Let's unlock the genius features. Hack 1. The secret to perfect climate control. Most Lexus owners constantly adjust their climate control, never quite getting comfortable. Experienced drivers know the secret. Set the temperature to exactly 72 degrees Fahrenheit and leave it on auto mode permanently. Here's why this works. Lexus climate systems are calibrated to maintain perfect comfort at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. The system balances temperature, airflow, and distribution automatically to keep the cabin at this ideal temperature. When you manually adjust fan speed or airflow direction, you override the system's intelligence. It can no longer optimize comfort automatically, but there's a hidden trick that makes this even better. Go into your vehicle settings and adjust the climate control offset if your model has this feature. Some Lexus models let you calibrate the system to run slightly warmer or cooler than the displayed temperature. If you always feel too cold at 72 degrees Fahrenheit, adjust the offset up by 1 to 2 degrees. The display still shows 72 degrees Fahrenheit, but the actual temperature runs slightly warmer. Also, experienced drivers know to use seat heating and cooling instead of adjusting the overall cabin temperature. Your seat affects perceived comfort more than air temperature. Set the climate to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, adjust your seat climate, and never touch the controls again. Perfect comfort, zero fiddling. Hack 2. The fuel door that opens itself. New Lexus owners waste time pressing the fuel door release button every time they refuel. Experienced drivers never touch that button. Their fuel door opens automatically when they stop at the gas station. Here's the secret setting. Go into your vehicle customization menu, usually found under Settings on your display screen. Find the fuel door settings. Enable auto release on park. Now, every time you shift into park and turn off the engine, the fuel door automatically unlocks and pops open slightly. Pull up to the pump, turn off your car, and the fuel door is already ready. No button press needed. Saves 5 seconds every fill up, which adds up to hours over years of ownership. This setting exists on most Lexus models from 2015 onward, but isn't enabled by default. Most owners never discover it. Hack 3. The steering wheel position. Memory hack. Your Lexus remembers seat position for different drivers, but experienced owners know it also remembers steering wheel position. Here's what most people miss. The steering wheel position is linked to your seat memory, but only if you set it up correctly. When programming your seat memory, adjust both the seat and steering wheel to your perfect position before saving. Press and hold the set button, then press your memory number, 1, 2, or 3, while still holding set. This saves seat and steering wheel position together. Now, when you recall that memory, both adjust automatically. No more adjusting the wheels separately every time. But here's the genius part. Experienced drivers know You can set your exit position separately. Many Lexus models let you program the seat to slide back and the steering wheel to move up automatically when you turn off the car. This makes exit easier, especially for shorter drivers. When you return and start the car, everything returns to your driving position automatically. It's like having a valet who perfectly adjusts your car every time. Hack 4. The navigation shortcut nobody uses. Most owners waste time typing addresses into navigation or scrolling through menus. Experienced drivers use voice commands exclusively, but not the way you think. Here's the hack. Instead of saying the full address, just say the business name and city. Press the voice button and say, "Navigate to Starbucks, Seattle." The system finds the nearest location and starts navigation immediately. No typing, no menu scrolling, no selecting from lists. This works for any business, landmark, or point of interest. Navigate to Home Depot, Dallas. Navigate to LAX Airport. Navigate to Pike Place Market. The system is smart enough to find what you mean and prioritize nearby locations. Even better, you can save custom voice tags for frequent destinations. Navigate home, navigate to work, navigate to mom's house. Set these up once and you'll never type another address. Everything happens with 2 words plus the voice command. Hack 5. The headlight level adjustment. Experienced drivers know their Lexus headlights have a leveling adjustment that most owners never touch. This matters when you load cargo or passengers in the rear. The added weight tilts your car backward, aiming headlights higher than intended. This blinds oncoming drivers and reduces your forward visibility. Most Lexus models have a headlight level adjustment dial near the steering column or in the driver's door panel. It's labeled with numbers from 0 to 3 or 0 to 4. Position 0 is for normal driving with no cargo. Position 1 is for light rear passenger load. Position 2 is for full rear passenger load or moderate cargo. Position 3 or 4 is for heavy cargo or towing. Experienced drivers adjust this every time they load the car differently. It takes 2 seconds and dramatically improves nighttime visibility while being courteous to other drivers. Most owners never touch this dial and don't even know what it does. Hack 6. The hidden trip computer. Reset. Your trip computer tracks fuel economy, range, and average speed. But most owners don't know you can reset it without going through menus. Here's the shortcut. Press and hold the trip reset button for 3 seconds. Everything resets instantly. No menu navigation needed. Experienced drivers reset this at every fill-up to track fuel economy per tank. This helps identify if something's affecting efficiency, like underinflated tires or a dragging brake. But here's the genius part. Many Lexus models have 2 trip computers, Trip A and Trip B. Use Trip A for tracking tank-to-tank fuel economy. Use Trip B for tracking individual trip statistics. Switch between them by quickly tapping the trip button. Reset each independently by holding the button while displaying that trip. This lets you track both long-term averages and individual trip data simultaneously. Hack 7. The remote start extended runtime. Most Lexus owners know they can remote start their car, but it shuts off after 10 minutes automatically. Experienced drivers know the secret to extending this. Once you remote start the car, wait about 8 minutes, then remote start it again. This resets the 10-minute timer, giving you another full cycle. You can do this multiple times if needed. This is perfect for extreme weather when 10 minutes isn't enough to fully heat or cool the cabin. Even better, if you have the Lexus smartphone app, you can restart the car unlimited times from anywhere. The key fob has range limitations, but the app works from inside your house, office, or anywhere with cell signal. Some Lexus models also let you adjust remote start runtime in the settings menu. Check your customization options to see if you can extend the default 10 minutes to 15 or 20 minutes. Hack 8. The trunk light that becomes a flashlight. This hack surprises everyone. Your Lexus trunk has a removable LED light that functions as a flashlight. Locate the cargo area light usually on the sidewall or ceiling of the trunk. On most models, it's a rectangular LED light bar. Press the lens or pull it out slightly, depending on your model. The entire light unit detaches and becomes a handheld flashlight with its own rechargeable battery. This is genius for roadside emergencies, checking under the hood at night, or any situation where you need portable light. The light automatically recharges when clipped back into its mount. Most units provide 30 to 60 minutes of continuous operation on a full charge. Experienced drivers check this light occasionally to ensure it's still functioning and charged. Nothing worse than needing it in an emergency and discovering a dead battery. Hack 9. The automatic lock settings you should change. Your Lexus has multiple automatic lock settings that most owners never customize. Here's what experienced drivers set up. Go into Vehicle Settings and customize these lock behaviors. Enable Unlock Driver Door Only on first press. This prevents unlocking all doors when you just want to get in the driver's seat. Press Unlock twice to open all doors. Enable Auto Lock when driving away. This locks doors automatically once you start driving. No more worrying if you forgot to lock. Enable Auto Unlock in park. This unlocks doors automatically when you shift to park, making exit easier and faster. Disable Horn Confirmation on lock. This prevents the annoying horn honk when locking with the key fob. It only flashes the lights instead, which is quieter for neighbors. These settings combine to create a seamless lock/unlock experience that requires zero thought or button pressing. Hack 10. The seat position for maximum fuel economy. This sounds crazy, but experienced Lexus drivers know that seat position affects fuel economy. Here's why. Your Lexus has a weight sensor in the passenger seat that affects various vehicle systems. When weight is detected, the system assumes a passenger is present and runs certain functions differently. If you regularly carry items on the passenger seat, heavy bags, laptop, groceries, you're triggering this sensor and slightly increasing power consumption. Move that weight to the back seat or trunk. The difference is small, maybe 0.5 to 1 miles per gallon, but it adds up over thousands of miles. More importantly, proper driver seat position affects how smoothly you drive. Sit too far from the pedals, and you unconsciously press harder for the same effect. This wastes fuel through aggressive inputs. Position your seat so you can press the accelerator pedal fully while maintaining a slight bend in your knee. This gives you better pedal control and promotes smoother, more efficient driving. Hack 11. The brake pedal engine. Start trick. Starting your Lexus requires pressing the brake pedal and the start button simultaneously, right? Experienced drivers know a shortcut for specific situations. If you want to turn on all accessories without starting the engine, press the start button without touching the brake pedal. This activates accessory mode, powering the radio, climate controls, and electrical systems without starting the engine. Press start again, without brake to enter ignition on mode, which activates more systems. Press start a third time to turn everything off. This is useful when you need to power accessories briefly without starting the engine, waiting for someone, checking something on the display, using the audio system. It saves fuel and engine wear compared to letting the engine idle unnecessarily. Hack 12. The ultimate pre-inspection routine. Experienced Lexus drivers perform a 60-second inspection before driving that prevents 90% of common problems. Walk around the entire vehicle, checking for flat tires, obstacles, leaks underneath, and body damage. This takes 10 seconds and prevents driving on flat tires or over obstacles you didn't see. Check all mirrors before getting in. Adjust them from the correct driving position. This takes 5 seconds and ensures proper visibility. After starting, watch the gauges for 3 seconds before driving. Verify no warning lights stay illuminated. This catches problems before they damage your vehicle. Before backing out, check the backup camera, but also turn and look directly. Cameras have blind spots. This takes 3 seconds and prevents accidents. These small habits compound over years of ownership. Experienced drivers catch problems early, avoid accidents, and maintain their vehicles better than owners who just jump in and drive. The experienced driver mindset. These hacks share a common theme. They're all about using your Lexus smarter, not harder. New owners fight with their vehicles, constantly adjusting settings, pressing buttons, and struggling with features. Experienced owners set things up once, use shortcuts, and let the vehicle's intelligence work for them. The difference is knowledge. Once you understand what your Lexus can do and how to access it, ownership becomes effortless. Start implementing these hacks today. Within a month, they'll become automatic habits that improve every aspect of your driving experience. Your Lexus has incredible capabilities. Most owners only scratch the surface. Now you know the secrets that separate experienced drivers from everyone else. Use them, enjoy them, and appreciate the genius engineering that makes these hacks possible. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.